This is Sine, and today I was working on one of my blogs, and I thought I'd bring you a really quick video that discusses how to manage your blog with plugins. Now, anybody who knows me knows I'm the geeky plugin gal. Plugins, I just go crazy for them. But there's such a thing as too many, so let's talk about some of the core plugins that you can load that won't overload your site, but that will give you some management benefits. We'll talk about backing up your database. Now, as you know, your blog is a giant database. Every new post that you put in there, every new page that you add, every new link that you insert, they all go inside the database. The blog software actually renders that and displays it to your visitors. So backing up your database is crucial. In the event of a server hack or somebody coming in and breaking something, you need to be able to bring your blog back, and that's through restoring your database. So I'll talk about how to automatically back that up every day or every 3 days, whatever schedule you set up. We'll also talk a little bit about thanking your visitors. I mean, look, they've taken the time to stop by your blog, read your content, and perhaps leave a comment. And if they take that action, you'll want to thank them. Now, you don't necessarily want to thank them right away, because that looks like it's just one big automation, which it is, but we want it to be a little more natural appearing. In other words, they leave a comment, and anywhere from 18 hours to 3 days later, they get a personal note from you in their inbox that says, "Hey, I noticed you stopped by the site. I appreciate the feedback you gave me, and I just wanted to say thanks. Oh, by the way, come check out the new content that we've added since you were here, 3 days ago." That'll go a long way to getting your visitors feeling pampered, and frankly, pampered is what you want. We'll also cover some ways to allow your visitors to share your content. The easier you make it to share, the more they will. And you can do that with bookmarking and sharing plugins. I'll show you some of the ones I use and some to avoid. We'll also talk about load balancing your plugins. At the beginning of this conversation, I mentioned that there's such a thing as overkill. If you put too many on, well, it's just going to slow your site down, and that doesn't serve anybody. You also need to know that Google is now using page load time as one of the signifiers as to whether or not they're going to serve your content to a searcher. So be aware that page speed is now an issue. We'll also talk about plugins that do double duty, and this kind of gets back to our load balancing we were just talking about. If you can get one plugin that does 3 things versus loading 3 different plugins, you're going to be serving your content a little bit faster. We'll also talk about when to edit your theme and when to use a plugin. Now, if it's a little simple tweak, it may make more sense to change your theme rather than add the overhead of style sheets and JavaScript and other things that the plugins might need. So I know it sounds like we're going to cover a lot, and frankly we are. Do grab a pen and paper and be prepared to take notes, and do look down below this video. There are going to be resources. The plugins that I talk about and the methods that I use are going to be shown down below. So don't be intimidated. Remember, I'm going to take you by the hand, cover it with you step by step. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. Next, let's talk about when to load new plugins versus when to edit your theme. In other words, we loaded a new plugin to get these fixed social buttons over here on the right, but was there an easier way? And let me show you an example. Here on my video blog, I do a couple of things. I have Connect with Me for Facebook and some of the more popular sites, and then I also have RSS via RSS feed or email, or the ability to follow me on Twitter broken out. Now, this isn't a plugin. This is actually a little code snippet that I wrote and placed inside a widget, a text widget. So I just copied and pasted some code that I wrote and placed it in here. Now, if you like, leave me a comment and let me know you want it. I'll publish the actual code that I used to produce both of these, this one here and this one. I went out and found some images that make it work, and I wrote the code so that it'll open in new tabs and let them follow me. So in this case, a really quick theme edit, and actually this wasn't, I didn't even have to edit the theme. I was able to do this in a widget. Meant that I didn't have the overhead of new plugins. So there may be times when it's appropriate to either edit your theme or bring it into a text widget rather than load a plugin to do it. So if you notice your site slowing down when you've added some of these plugins, consider dropping back and doing it this way like I do. So again, if you want to see the actual code that I wrote to do either the want to get connected or want to get notified or the connect with me, let me know and I'll post that to you in a private message or send it to you via email. Just leave me a comment down below. Okay, I know this was a big part of this series, and if you've been following along, we've covered quite a bit of material. This is just one part of a multi-part video that we've done covering backing up your database, thanking your visitors, allowing your visitors to share your content, balancing your plugins, and finding plugins that do double duty. So I hope this has helped. If you need a video, drop by the video site and let me know. Use the button at the top or the link at the top to request a video from me. In the meantime, as always, this is Sine wishing you happy blogging, and if I can help with anything, don't hesitate to let me know. So this is Sine signing off till next time. This excerpt was provided as a courtesy to my YouTube subscribers. To see the rest of the video, please visit its homepage by clicking the link in the description.